What's going on YouTube? I'm back with another video. This video I want to talk about what do you want to be when you grow up. I want to do this video because I know a lot of people, my subscriber base is young. A lot of people who watch my videos are young people. I'm gonna go off. I'm going to the living room, but I know a lot of people who watch my videos are younger. All young people, around my age range. So they're like that, you know, you know, 18 to 24 age range. Some are, 13, 17. So I have, a pretty, young audience, which is a good thing because I made a channel for, young people in particular. Tell you guys my experience and tell you guys, the wisdom that I gained over the years. So, what do you want to be when you grow up? That's a question that you get asked a lot when you're a child, when you're in grade school, middle school, high school, and a lot of times, kids will say they don't know what they want to do with their lives. They're not sure, they have an idea, but they just say it because, it makes their parents happy, or, it makes money, but, deep down inside, they're not gonna really want to do that, job or that career. And that's something that, I had to really think about myself when I was, in high school because, um, before I got into poetry, my mom told me I should be a doctor, when I was a little kid. And, at first I was like, okay, being a doctor, seems cool. But then I was like, then I looked at, how much, you need to be in school for like this X amount of years and this and that and the stress. And you can't really enjoy your life like that. And I was like, that's not for me because while I do love school, you know, I can't be in the school for 10 years, and the extra 10 years after being in high school for 12 years and being in undergrad for 4 years, not my thing. So I was do some, then a few months later I got into poetry through a guy at my church. He did a poem about getting his life to the Lord. And it was just so inspiring and so cool. And I was like, oh, I want to do that. And since then I've been like, very, into poetry. So I say all that to say is that, a lot of times you're not gonna find your passion. You're not gonna find your passion, very young. Because again, you still learn about yourself. You still learn about what you like and what you don't like. When you're still developing, your brain's still developing. And so you're not gonna really know what you want to do with your life until really until you do it to where you can't sleep. Like you do it like you like like playing, going outside. Going out with your friends would be nice, but you rather do this particular thing. Like whether it's basketball, whether it's um whether it's writing poetry, photography, or whether it's um what else? Business, like you like that, like it never becomes boring to you. That's what I'm trying to say. So like when you in your just career field and when you do something you really love, it never becomes boring. It never becomes like you'll do without being like it'll be something you will do even if you're not getting paid for doing it. So like that's when you find your passion, when you know that you can't not that you it keeps you up all night. You always bring some ideas. You always think about the next move, the next big thing. You always you spend time in your day trying to master that gift and that talent that you have. And you'll spend hours upon hours on doing it. Like even if you don't have the time, even if you're like really busy, you still make some room to focus on that particular thing you want to do. Then that's when you find your passion. Like that's when you find your passion. But then there's also purpose. Like what is your purpose? Because that's nothing. Because that's nothing that I kind of struggle with as well. Because you'll find your passion. You'll find the career you want to have. You'll find the thing that you want to do for the rest of your life. But what is your purpose? Meaning that what is it that why do you want to do what you want to do? What are you going to contribute? What are you contributing to the world and when you contribute to your community, when you with your career field, with your career choice, if you're being a nurse, do you want to be a nurse because it pays a lot? It's because your mom did it, or because you like seeing children get feel better. You like making people happy, stuff like that. That's an example right there. Another example would be why do you like to play basketball? Do you want to do it because you're good at it, and you're good at it and stuff like that, which you're good at it and stuff like that, or you want to play basketball because you you want to be an example of for the person who follow their dreams and who actually succeed at it. Of course, playing basketball, being an NBA, it take you have to be you know only like 0.1% of athletes make it, but something as something small like that, but you give it out time to say, like your purpose is like what drives your passion, because if you have passion but no purpose, you become a workaholic. You don't sleep well. You're not taking care of yourself the way you want to take care of yourself, and you're ending up become miserable. So, and then that's why you need purpose behind your passion, because if you just had the passion and not the purpose, then you become all out of whack. And if you had the purpose without the passion, you know you you know you're not gonna know, you're gonna be ended up, you're not gonna have you're not gonna have the success, at least not early on, as you would want to, as you would hope to. And then practicality, you gotta learn how to take risks. Okay, you want to do this, it's not going to be easy. Like if you want to do something like creative, like drawing, art, and stuff like that, it's going to take like people's going to say you're not going to make enough money out of it. Like you say it's not going to have no money in it and stuff like that. Like gotta be practical. I know how to take risks. I know you know watch YouTube videos, learn the art, learn the craft, learn the business behind the craft, learn how to monetize your gift. Like that's the practicality side of it. Take risks, but take smart risks at that. Like don't just be reckless, but do something. When you do something that's with a plan, with a with a well mapped out plan. And if you do fail, at least you say could try, and you just figure out another way to execute that that vision you have. So vision needs ambition. I did a video on this a while back. You guys could check it out on my I think it's on my vlog playlist, but you guys can check that out because I did like so many videos in over six months. So yeah. So the reason why I do this video is because I see a lot of young people. Like a lot of my subscribers are young. A lot of them are like in high school, or college. So a lot of you guys are young, and you're still trying to figure out what you want to do with your life. The best thing I could say is live live life. Get involved. You know get involved, be involved, like join clubs and at school, or you could do that, or if you have a job, or if you get a job, find do something you love, find something that a job that I mean, of course, when you're young, when you're a teenager, you're gonna work a mid-range job, but if you find, when you find a job and that you love doing and that makes you happy, you could expand on what you learn on that job, and then create something. Like, for example, if you work at a golf course, my man Evan works at a golf course. Shout out to you, E Money. And he's like, I want to do this when I get older, and he's saying that I kind of don't know where I want to go with my life at the moment, but he has an idea, and like, but he using the time as at 17 to learn what it is to have his own golf course. So when he gets out there, you know, and when he gets out there, he already have the skills he needs to learn to know how to own his own golf course. So that's an example right there. So, but follow your dreams, follow your passion. Don't let anybody tell you, what you're crazy or you can't do this because there's no money in it, or there's no money in it or whatever. Because the marketplace changes all the time. Like nobody would have thought a couple years ago that Uber would be what it is today. Now that people ride Ubers all the time, nobody thought a couple years ago that nobody thought, well, not a couple years ago, but nobody thought like 10 years ago that Facebook would be the dominant social media brand it is today. I mean, now Facebook's the reason why MySpace is dead right now. Facebook, nobody would have thought that. Nobody thought Vine would have died off so soon. Like we can't really predict the future, really. I mean, some things we just kind of know, but at the end of the day, we can't predict everything that's gonna happen 5, 10 years from now, or even a year from now. So that's why I just say follow your dreams. Have that purpose, find that passion, your purpose, and be practical about it, and you're on your way to success. And those three things has helped me a lot. Those are three things that I learned over the summer while I was growing my YouTube channel and learning about how YouTube works. Check out Roberto Blake. If you guys want to know, if you guys are into like inspirational videos, check him out. He's a super cool guy. He's kind of nerdy technical type of YouTubers, but he's pretty positive as well. He's pretty motivational as well, because he went through a phase in his life when he wanted to kill himself. He was depressed, over his job, even though he was doing what he loved doing, but he wasn't happy about it because he was doing it for somebody else instead of doing it for himself. He was creating awesome things. He was creating things. He was creating things, but it wasn't for him. But it wasn't at his hands. It was on somebody else's hands. So that's all I gotta say for the video. This is Mario here signing out. Peace.